Hi everybody, hope you're keeping well. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. This is the brand new Honor 10. This is giving first impressions, camera, audio, just going through everything about the phone. So let's take a deep dive. Okay everyone, so let's take a closer look at what you get in the box. Obviously the phone itself, which is here. I'll come back to that in a second. You have the SIM extractor tool. I have opened the box already. You get this lovely silicone case, which is quite handy, and you get this supercharged brick, and you get a Type-C connector, which is very nice. The phone itself is pretty nice. Does help if I hold it the right way up. It does shimmer, so in the light you've got these lines, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is black. It's absolutely gorgeous colour. Really nicely fits in the hand as well. It's got on the top here you've got a dual setup with camera AI. So you've got a 16 megapixel RGB, 24 megapixel black and white, and the front here is 24 megapixel. So some very decent powerhouse setups. Dual nano SIM there. On the bottom, don't know if you can see that you do have, I'll just zoom in a bit better. You do have the speaker grill, just Type-C, there's a microphone port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. That is really good, a lot of people are going to like that. And all in all, very nice, power button and volume up and down. Now it has two different ways of actually unlocking. The camera is blocking my face at the moment, so I'll use the fingerprint sensor, and it does unlock super fast, really good. Face unlock is very quick as well, and it's really nice. In terms of the setup, when you power this up, this is running Android 8.1. There's a Kirin 970 in here, so it's very fast, very nippy. It's a 5.84 IPS 1080p screen. It's a 432 pixel ratio, PPI ratio. This has got 128 gig of storage. So you get basically all the various apps. You even get the health app. You've got all the Google options here as well. And all in all, we've got Android messages for your text messages sitting in there. You've got the various Huawei apps. It does have the top apps thing installed, and if you tick more, it will suggest different apps for you. You can uninstall that. Facebook was installed. That's a shortcut to the Honor website, and you can select which country you're in, and then it takes you directly to that. In tools, you've got the Huawei wallet, sound recorder torch, game suite, which is quite handy, which allows for game acceleration, uninterrupted gaming, missed touch prevention. So again, some nice little touches there. What you will notice is that I've gone full screen, and I'm actually using the fingerprint sensor as my navigation control. I will show you that in the setup. It does have the IR blaster as well. I missed that. That's on the top up there. And usual high care backup, phone clone, SIM toolkit, Microsoft translator, quick, and that is all the options there. And it does have a few games that it's added. Again, these can all be uninstalled. If we have a quick look, I will do the camera in a second, at some of the key features in the settings. If you're used to a Huawei device, I'll bring this a bit nearer so you can see it. There will be no surprises. You have NFC, Bluetooth, you've got Huawei Share as well. You've got App Twin in here, which is quite handy. You've got your various battery saving modes, and you can optimize the battery usage as well. Display, you've got brightness control, you've got color mode and temperature, and you can select how you like the actual color mode and temperature. Home screen style, you can have the app drawer if you want. I personally don't bother. Notch, so you can take the notch on or off. Personally, I just do not see the point of hiding the notch. It's actually quite nice to have it. You can change the view size, screen resolution, smart rotate. There's lots and lots of different options in this. On the sound, you've got all the various sound options, and you can default and change everything there. More options here as well, so there's other things you can do on the sound, from the vibration on the keys and so forth. You have all the various toggles under here, as you can see. That is very nice. You've got a navigation dock where you can bring up the navigation dock anywhere on the screen. What I can't see is Dolby Atmos. It doesn't appear to have Dolby Atmos in the actual sound settings, which is a shame, but it is not there. You can do face unlock under security and privacy. You do have the finger private space, app lock, file safe, all the usual bits and pieces there, very handy. And under my smart assistants, you've got one-handed mode, motion control, so you've got various options on the actual one-handed mode under motion controls, and scheduled power on and off. The bit you're looking for is the camera. Let's go to the camera. Let's show the camera, let's show you some options. So when you're on each, depending which mode you're in, you've got different options on the camera. So here, resolution is 16 megapixels, GPS tag, assistive grid, timer. It has pretty much capture smiles, ultra snapshot, lots and lots of different options, which is quite handy. The one thing I did just notice is in terms of the image size, it's not allowing you to change the image size. If we try and go into some of the different modes here, if we have a look, where are we? You do have a Pro mode, and if we check there, here in Pro mode, that's where you can actually change the settings, and you can take it up to the full 24 megapixels as well. You can select the RAW, and you also have, sorry about me moving the phone like that, we've got horizontal level, AF auxiliary light, and there's different options there. If we then come out of this and we go into video, you'll notice in video size that you can go up to 4K here, which is pretty good. So there are the options. You can do 1080p video on the front as well. The stabilizer only works up to 1080p 30 frames per second, but you do have your aperture mode, your portrait modes, your beauty AI. AI works for stabilizing this really well. It has an AR lens as well. The night shot, where you can hold it still between 3 and 6 seconds and it'll take an amazing light shot, no tripod needed, that's all there. Time lapse and everything else. So there we have it. This is literally oh yeah, you also have home screen options here where you can actually change some of the options there as well. This is a beautiful phone, I've got to say, one of the nicest seen. It's a really nice size as well. It's slightly smaller than the Huawei P20 Pro. I will do some comparisons with this on the camera and lots more content. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.